think one of the funniest things with how the servers are set up is that the zones aren't like truly open world into each other. They instance when you go through them, right? Because it's got the blue gate lines wherever they are. I don't need to show you guys. You guys know the blue gate lines. And it's not even a soft transition. Like, it's a full-on, you see the world load in and out, which, you know, I personally don't care about. I love melee tanks in games like this, because then I can queue up as a tank and melee tank versus a range tank. Like, melee damage tank. You queue up, you spec as tank, as long as you can get enough damage. And usually in the first like, up until late game, you do get enough damage out. You've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetroon belongings to him. What's this for me? It means you don't have to wait any time queuing up for dungeons. Quick firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old... bloody hell, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for you, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can make it through this bottle together. Yeah, nice. Strength, vitality, and crit. Or strength, vitality, crit, and dex. Oh. Selfish concerns. Buskern had his druthers. He'd have an adventurer with whom to share the talk of sylphs. There was a word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far, more than like the missing sylphs elders among them. Here, I've marked a track where they're sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Nope. I just want to be registered. Right, now if I go up this way... Is there another class I'm interested in trying at this point? No, I haven't really looked into it. I've never really been a straight up melee damage player, but ranged. So either some sort of archery or mage. And I'd probably like to see the healing or whatnot, but I'm not, overly interested in it, but more curious. You sense a hostile presence. Jerk. With the dungeon I got, I may have got some impressions. No, I don't really pay attention to the other classes, what they are or who they are. Especially not while I'm trying to work my way through. I didn't even look at the spells that other classes are casting. Mainly because I was like first time through a dungeon and I'm more, trying to pay attention to where I need to go. I guess when I do dungeons for like repeated times or late game, that's when I'll probably pay more attention to what heals I'm getting, especially as a tank, to what heals I'm getting. So I know if I've got hots on me or if a cooldown's being used. The early game, like most, it's just it's just smash and grabs. And I guess once you get to the, what are they called when you go from your base class to the whatever class? There'll just be more of them. So I'll be even more in the dark. That's okay. Game's like, you are too strong. Well, you know, I didn't really do that many side quests. And then I had to make the call to, like, stop doing them altogether. Which is sad, but also, like, not a massive waste of time. But I want to do other stuff. I'll definitely be doing the side quests, though. Yeah, I haven't really noticed much about that, and I was wondering about shield healers. As much as I like a shield healer on a tank, it can be scary sometimes because generally that's how they play out. That the healing itself is not as strong, so it's all about making sure you don't take damage. Which is fine when you're not taking damage, but then you do, and it's like, oh! You know, and they bubble you up and you start getting these small hots rolling in, you're like, oh man, give me some juicy heal. Most people are playing Sage since it's the shiny new one. Yeah, that's what happens. That's about right, yeah. I went and did the thing, Buscaron. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans, in this part of the Twelves Wood. First Sylphs, now Garleans. And all the same place. Cannot be a mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase mayhaps? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Heroes could never have stolen past them. How bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and where the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Ooh. Wait, what have I got? 49. Ah, that's interesting. How do I see what the... It doesn't compare the bonuses. But that's going to be better anyway. Ooh. Skill speed. Direct hit rate. What's direct hit rate? Cotton Kex. Probably much of a muchness at this time. Buscaron has more work for a willing adventurer. I'm a willing adventurer. Just randomly booted up again. Monster Train had a 10 times attack. Dante with 55 attack. That's a decent Dante. Glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor amidst. Someone was aiding the Garleans. I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late he's taken ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meats I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garlean in the forest. I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes the name of Laurentius. Last I heard he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Panz. If he's up to no good, put an end to him. Well, to it and him if it comes to that. Oh, it'll come to that. Don't you worry. Ah, okay. Thanks, dude. Direct hit. Affects the rate at which your physical and magic attacks land direct hits, slightly dealing more damage than normal hits. The higher the value, the higher the frequency within which your hits will be direct. Okay. So not quite crit, but more than normal. Where are you, Laurentius? And do I have anything in southern somethings? No, these are all over in, Oh, I've got North Shroud. That's in Thingy Land. We'll have to do that at some point. I was just there. Actually, where are we? North Shroud is going to be, like, north. Even though we had west. Okay. Disorderly adventurer. I see you there, Laurentius. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone if you have business with the whalers. Take it to the barracks. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna let you speak to me like that. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid the men their worth. You, what did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends. It's I, Laurentius. I'm under attack. Hey, you should have run away. How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Okay, next time. Next time, put your hand out and grab hold of him. Okay? I have been doing the class quest. Where'd you go? There he is. Oh, duty calls. Commence battle for Nouveau Riche. Level sync down to 27. Was this one... I'll actually push us above the class quest then. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end it is those with money who do as they will. Who live as they will. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything, everyone I love. Why? My actions, have I put your life in danger too? You've finally worked it out. You're an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I get it. You do not realize yet how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine you had me cornered? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the bastard. Did you bring their bigger brothers or maybe their dads too? Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable amount of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as costing of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as will Britannia. So that's the way. But swapped your hard bunk for the barracks of feather bed and Garlemald, did you? You there, Hua. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no. Then you don't stand alone. Yeah, I'm doing the main quests because they're lower level than the class quest is. And then when they get higher, then I'll go do the class quest. You just get so much experience from doing this. Whoa. You. Unlocking my job, yeah, probably. But just don't need it. Because, like I said, doing these quests are lower level than the class quest. And I'm much higher level, so more stats really doesn't do anything. And skills really aren't going to do anything either. I'm getting desynced down for everything. Or synced down. How has it come to this? Well, you were weak and you did it for the money. Impossible. Had you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Oh, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words. I want to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? You've become dead. You have done bad. I'm sorry, no more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I'll go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. We're just going to trust him. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Like, he's just going to take his money and go straight to the brothel. Like, and we're just going to let him. Oh, okay then. Story makes your character very goody two-shoes. Yeah. I had a friend who, when we played WoW, He started playing. I mean, there's a couple of, I wouldn't call them dark quest lines, but there's definitely some with that aren't as rosy gold in certain parts, and especially on the Horde. But for the most part, it's, you know, standard MMO stuff. You goody two shoes, right? How annoying was it to get the chocobo? It wasn't. I bought the thing and then walked across town and gave it to the person, and they gave me the chocobo. And he's always talking about the goody two shoes of us. I'm like, well, play something else then. He's like, oh, I want to do the endgame stuff. I'm like, then don't care about the character. Because there's no character development really in MMOs, right? It's not like you like a good offline RPG where you've got all the control over your party or a single character and you control a lot of the stats and stuff. They're cookie cutter characters to be enjoyed that way. Yeah, and if you don't enjoy them that way, then you can't do anything. You know what I mean? He was so annoyed by it though. He used to bring it up every time we're playing. It's like, dude. The wrench just confessed to his crimes. If anything, I find it laughable because your dude's just so naively, oh, no, I'm a good boy. You know, like, the wretch just confessed to his crimes. Just had word from the twin adder, seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. That's quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians, the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting a Gridania was too big a job for one man, and he came to believe he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to a glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. The thing is, he was making a difference, just not his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Well, there's good in him yet. Just hope that the Adder's Nest are able to see it. That's what he's done, ain't easy to forgive. I'd like to think he'd be afforded the chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Panz. The Sylph Elder has been found. Ah. Yeah, I did like 2 quests and got like the first quest gave me 1,400 seals, and the next one I can't remember, and then I did a couple of things out of the journal. And it cost 200 to buy it. I was like, okay. Oh, I can get a rank up with them. Into the Beast's Maw. Buscarin has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Well, that's good. We got stuff? Stuff is crap. You think these cost 2,000, 4,000? Yeah, that'd take a little while. Probably didn't have as generous quests either. It's taken us a fair old while, but I think we've finally our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he's the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yeah, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find him. That is a terrible analogy. If it wasn't for those shorts, he'd be in a lot of trouble. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Moors of Todorak here in the South Shroud. Ooh, dungeon. It was by the entrance in the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago. Neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. You mind taking it slow? No, a lot of people didn't like it. Sucks to be them, hey? Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help, help, Elder One. Poor Frixio, poor Frixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went to Todorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones, must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. Yeah, but it's kind of good, because now he's put himself in the position we can save him, and he'll probably do us a favour, right? I will tend to her wounds. You to make haste to Ada's Nest. Request assistance. Understood. Or I could just go in the dungeon by myself and thwack and bring him back. Panz, go to Thousand Moors, Totorak, and see if Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Both accepted. Speak with a boyfriend. Okay. Oh, it's just up there. I'm not even up. It's just there. Hello. By order of Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as Thousand Moors of Totorak has been placed under the control of... Oh, what? Sylph Elder's inside. You sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down for pure blind fool. We must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey and fiends within. Entry to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. Alright, so do we have anything we can hunt down while we wait? Need to go to the North Shroud. But that's not... Is that here? It's kind of here. I wonder if we can make it there. Central Shroud. North Shroud. I haven't been to North Shroud. So the best I can do is there. 7 minutes, that's the longest one I've seen. It's always said 5 minutes, which I guess is like a minimum, because I don't want to say average wait time 2 minutes, but that's kind of what it's been. Like... The Thousand Moors of Totorak. The Black Shroud. Alright. I did a Halatali like pretty much straight into the stream today. That was terrible. But hopefully I do a little bit better at this one. Alright, activate Confession Chamber Terminal number 1. Do I need to do that? Someone else will do that, right? If they need to. What's happening there, huh? Okay. Hello. I would like healing, please. Do I need to, maybe I need to be a bit slower. Do we need to be going in these side rooms? I am not going to wall. I'm not going to complain about it. It's actually nice going through at a more reasonable pace, but or more manageable pace, I guess. Less, I don't know. But man, I'm getting low. Like. He's got mana. It's like waiting for me to lose 300 hit points so he can do the 300 hit point heal. It's like, no, it's okay. You give me the 300 hit point heal when I'm down 100 hit points. I'm totally okay with that. You don't have to wait for me to be missing the amount of healing that heal does. You can give it to me. You're allowed to overheal me. I won't complain. I think the thing is though, like, yeah, trust your gut or die. If you want your tank to go faster, you gotta keep him topped up, right? Oh, this is cool. If we don't kill this quick enough, I am going to die. I can just feel it. I don't know which way to go. No? Pretty sure this guy knows which way to go. You gotta get all the photo cells. That's kind of cool. Well, there was an extra photo cell there. I don't know if we needed it or not. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's what that was for. Are they doing stuff? Looks like they're doing stuff. Is there actually something in here? Or did they just want to come down here because it was an extra room? You just don't know with some dungeons, hey? I guess it's experience. Yep. Oh. That's kind of cool. Was not expecting that. Cell mites. Now, have we got enough of the stuffs? Let me die. That was so close. Whew. Which is the direction here? Yeah, that one was... I used 2 of my own health pots in that boss fight, which is fine, it's what they're there for. But kind of not what they're there for. What is that? It's like, come on. It's just... we go. Fleshy pod. Like, this dude's so in pain. I get it, man. Like, he's like, oh man. And he's keeping his mouth shut because he doesn't want to get in trouble, which I appreciate because, you know, people got to start healing somewhere. You're not going to give them confidence by putting it on them. And he can range those down. I've been running up and like smacking them. worried about the less tanky characters getting killed by them exploding. Oh. Where these guys come from? Healer's got mana. Not filling me with confidence though.
Darkness.
Elko Hitra Buglo Hans.
Yeah, I do.
Seastapon Rajyadorn. Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes. Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Spode up.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Whoa. Big Spoda. Oh, I can only give one? Get to that dude. Sorry, Mr. Healer. You get any loot? I did get some loot. And we leveled. Which we'll see when we get out of here, right? There's a cool little boss there at the end. Oh, your outfit's been washed one too many times. Finally, fresh air. Maybe not so fresh, but better than before. Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Old cabbage one. Oh, I'm going to pass out. That's what we do. Hey, that looks like me. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark Skull, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed Econ hiding? No sign of our wizened friend. Yeah, that's my beard. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us to avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath thought I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider myself finding another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord, I feel we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Oh, really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I don't entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. So close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No, I must be patient. Efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Yeah. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibly not, if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. Your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balsa's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Maniacal laugh. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Yeah, good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? Soon will be unwell one. I'm alright. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came for you. Came to this one's rescue at Neuraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu. Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Port to Buscaron. Yeah, dungeon was cool. Are you back? Tell me, the Sith Elder as well? Thank gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make the rest of your tale, and I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Garlean and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honour here at Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of quick and firewater. Quest complete. I'm 34 now. Cannot keep up with the job class quest and the regular stuff. I see now why people say have 2 jobs and go back and forth between them. That might not be a bad idea to start doing. Which means I'd have to get another job up. Maybe I'll catch one up. Buscaron has wants something delivered. Say friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This says Zamia Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. If I was in a preferred server. I don't think there's any preferred servers at the moment, is it? It's a gift to celebrate safe return. Oh, there we go. This wood, the wood is not what it once was. Calamity changed, the elementals weaken them. Till their strengths return, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. Oh, excuse me. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together we survive together. And then the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope. Both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Where am I right now? Okay. Alexia. A gift from Walking One Bascaron? A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One, Bascaron, and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Dunskies. Oh, wait. Go, Muxio. Muxio wants you to discuss peace with Frixio. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Panz. We've just been hearing you tell your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, Walking Ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled in Toto-Rak. Would that this one had not. In Toto-Rak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears words of the Elder Seedseer. And this one sees, so Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. It is not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows well and respects Horned One Kani Senna. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counselled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other prime ones, Lord Bahamut is not callous and cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace without Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. Too many ones. By way of addendum, mortals who attempted to come to take on the qualities who embodied the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influences made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered Sylphs' desire for reconciliation with another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. But the people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. I'm wishing to cooperate. This one has written down the feelings on these ones. Please see these feelings conveyed to the Horned One, Kanisena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Sylph's elder is very reasonable. I must say, you could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. You mean the fact that I did everything. And while we see to it that we should appreciate you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Outer's Nest. Yeah, I was wondering that myself too, hey. It's got to be glue. Elder Frixio, we humbly... or body paint. We humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. Body paint. The honor is this one's. Together with that walking of Gridania, these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one, Panz. This one has yet to give one a token of one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the walking one as one symbol of these one's trust. Oh, this one has a crystal one. Cool. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before the Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Quest accepted. Believe in your Sylph. Observe his tempered kindred, the Sylph homeland. Okay. They love their puns. A little too much, eh? Alright, let's Alright, I do a thing here, right? No? What is this thing then? Doesn't count unless I use the I typed it in. You have to actually use the button pressed one. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Finish off this quest line. We'll go find the thing in the North Shroud or Upper Shroud or wherever it is. And that'll leave us with only one of the book to do in Uldar. And then it should be time for tea. And then we'll have another session. Oh, if it isn't Panz. I went to the meeting with the sylphs. Yeah, went good. I miss you from the sylph elder himself, if I may. The sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. As long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear the sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Yeah, nice. Back from the wood. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder Seedseer no end. But owing to your efforts, she'll be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello? Hello, Panz. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. You didn't Palpalmio returned some little while ago. They wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one of the primal may be struck off our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray returning to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Yeah, she wants us. We'll play hard to get. Alright, let's go speak to Tartaru. Is this going to take us to... Well, it's going to take us to Old Gridania. Where is dude in book? North Shroud, Older Springs. Okay, so how do I get to there? That exit, okay. Are they going to let me out this exit yet? No? Okay. So we're looking for Balloon. Right, I'm gonna get to... I'm in North Shroud. Balloon is in Alder Springs. Right. Got a little bit of a walk. But Chocobo's gonna do all the heavy lifting. In before I'm attuned to there already. Nope. We're good. This is so much better on a Choco. Come on, balloon. Look how horrible. Boom. Need another balloon. There's a whistle. Oh, we can leave. We don't need to actually go back anywhere. So we either go... Need to get into southern Thanlan. Best I can do is Uldan Steppes. I might as well return then. I'm not going to go out into southern Thanlan. So, let's hit you up. are we looking for? Sabotenda. If we see any of the immortal flames on, we'll kill them along the way, but I'm not going to hunt those ones. No. It'd be right here. This is great. Come here, Kakatoas. That's a cool effect, I like it. Pew 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 pew! That's a different saboteur. Sabotenda. Come to me. Stun locked, idiot. Oh, I got an ability off. For you. $35 today. Right, what the new book up to? Floating Eyes. I haven't seen any of these. Southern Shrouds, Sandworms, and Southern Thanlin. That's further out. More Southern Thanlin. Cool. Yeah, I'll just teleport back. Awesome. Quickly do one thing before I forget, and then we'll be heading out to speak with Tartaru, I think. Yes, it is going to be go speak with Tartaru. But first, we're going to use the flames thing and get a promotion. Because we've been doing good work for them and earning cheap monies. By the power vested in me, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Flame Private 2nd Class. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Yeah, I went with the flames for this character because I grew up in Uldar, and I figured even with the way that it's the walking around, I might have an EU and a I guess OCE character just to see maybe, and then I can go with the other ones. But I hear it doesn't really matter. Especially since I'm guessing what you do is since you buy all the things with coins, once you've bought all the things, you just change to a different one. And then once you've bought all those things, you change to another different one. Is that what happens? And then once you've bought all 3 things, you just don't care? All 3 lot of things? All right. Yeah, quick break, and I'll be right back. How long will I dance for if I start dancing?